Hello. I hope you and yours are safe and healthy. Get those vaccines if you haven't already, as we're getting into the cold and flu season. Don't forget, we have a Rite 13 ceremony this Sunday and All Saints the next Sunday, including 2 baptisms. So, great days in the life of the church. Speaking of cold and flu season, we're also in a season where you're asked to do a lot of giving. Lots of good nonprofits are beginning to plan their budgets for the next year and want your support. These agencies provide needed services to our community, and I urge you to support them. As we heard from Jeremiah last week, seek the welfare of the city, for in its welfare you find your welfare. Support your community in your giving, in your volunteering, and in your voting. But we, the church, ask you to give too. In the name of the one who spread his arms of love on the hardwood of the cross, we ask for all you've got, knowing that it's only in giving our lives away that we can truly find them. We respond in gratitude to the God who created, redeemed, and sustains us, and in love and compassion to the world God loves. So first, please help all you can with our Can Do food drive. We only have 2 Sundays more to fill that wall in the narthex with food for our hungry and food insecure neighbors. Some food through government SNAP programs is no longer available, so our food drive is even more important. The need is great, and your donations can make the difference between a family being fed or being turned away. Second, we also ask for your gifts of time, talent, and treasure for our Every Member Canvas. Let me talk for a moment about pledging and then about our ministry budget. You may be new among this community of faith and not familiar with pledging. Each year in our Canvas, we ask that we all consider prayerfully what portion of our resources we will offer to the church in the coming year, and to let the church know that. The amount of your pledge is confidential, known only to the parish administrator. Having an idea of our available resources allows the Finance Committee and Vestry to adopt a responsible ministry budget. I've been asked by some folks of other traditions why we ask for pledges and don't just adopt a budget based on faith. And to them I always say, believe me, our budget is always based on faith. Trinity's annual ministry budget is now well above $300,000. And like almost any church budget, ours is around 65% personnel costs. Think of what Heather does in the office, what Julia does with our music, and how Jean has built a youth program. We have a great staff. Your gifts show your appreciation for their ministry and equip them with the means to do even more in their ministry areas. Around 20% of our budget supports the function and maintenance of our physical plant. We're blessed with a beautiful nave in which to worship and ample classroom and fellowship space. Good stewardship of our building and grounds costs money. Large capital needs are met from our designated funds, but utility bills, lawn care, building insurance, janitorial, and all those costs that come with buildings are part of our maintenance line item. And they add up. Between 10 and 11% of our budget pays for our fair share apportionment to the Diocese of North Carolina. Our diocese supports our youth ministry and is there whenever Heather has a question about something. Our bishops and canons support your clergy in all manner of ways. And the diocese often leads us in outreach, such as to Western North Carolina after Hurricane Helene, or to veterans in need. The small remainder of our budget, and again, this is true of most church budgets, goes to what we call program. Children's and youth programs, apart from the salaries, parish life, pastoral care, adult education, evangelism are some of these. This category also includes phone and internet service, office supplies, and software. So I hope that's helpful. Much of that description seems pretty mundane, I know, but it's all part of enabling ministry. We do this together and depend on each other. We've all been abundantly blessed, and from our abundance, we can share to spread good news through word and deed. We've seen what God can do through this community of faith, and we dream of what is yet to be. I hope we will put our resources where our dreams are for Trinity's ministry in 2026 and beyond. See you soon.